Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Bed, and welcome to the most surreal day of my life. About 3 hours ago, I was sat in my office at home working, and I got a phone call from my mate James at Aston Martin Chichester, who said, get to Aston Martin Chichester right now, pick up a DB11, and you need to try and get to Silverstone by 2 o'clock this afternoon, because you're going to get to drive the new Aston Martin Vantage on track around Silverstone. Well, it's just about time. I've got 10 minutes to spare. I made it. Today is going to be a very, very special day. Oh, and by the way, this DB11 is off the charts. So now we are here, the format of the day will reveal itself. We've basically got 5 Vantages on track. You can see we're just on the Stowe circuit, so the big wing behind us. So I'm still pinching myself. The drive-in was amazing. I didn't film any of it because I was that on it to try and get here on time. But we've basically got 40 minutes each on track. We're going to go out, do a couple of laps with an instructor driving, then we swap over into the driver's seat. We do 20 minutes, come in, have a bit of a debrief, back out for another 20 minutes. And I just cannot believe today is happening. And the really cool thing, because I was really worried on the way up, is I've been told I'm allowed to film in car, so I should be able to get some on-track footage as well. But what a day. Phone calls like that just never ever happened to me, so a massive thank you to James and Aston Martin Chichester and all the guys here at Aston Martin for the opportunity of driving the new Vantage on track. I went to the launch and was just staggered by the car. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I've seen so much about it, and today I'm finally going to get to drive it, and we can see all the cars going around now and they just sound brilliant. As you can tell, I'm a little bit excited, so let's give you a bit of a look round some of these cars. So from up here you get just a great view of the little handling circuit that we've got. So we've got the kind of pit lane access down there. I can't get into that to see people getting in and out of cars. And it's a really nice track. You can see all the way around the circuit from here. And these cars just sound amazing. I mean, they look great from the outside. And I just cannot wait to get behind the wheel of one. As they're coming down this main straight here and braking into that corner, you can hear them barking and chirping on over, and they just sound mega. But I think this is exciting because I think they're all coming in now. So basically, at the end of your 20-minute session, you do a cool down lap, and then they come into the pits and we swap over drivers. So it's my turn to get behind the wheel of one of these beautiful brand new Vantages. Excited? Just a bit. So through to the paddock of joy.
Right, folks. Is anyone colourblind? Just checking for this car if anyone's trying to go with this.
So, this is Paul, my instructor for the next 40 minutes. So first up, we've got a couple of laps being driven. Then it's my turn.
steering, always use the power like a dimmer switch.
Yeah.
You dial it into the desired level, keeps the right into the left, squeeze a little bit of gas on. As I said, everybody wants to brake here, but don't, just turn it a bit earlier than that cone, use the curb, it's fine.
Yep.
And then just take a nice line of least resistance, and the last moment straight line braking. And we'll head into the pits now, get you in the driver's seat.
Wow.
It's a technical little circuit.
It's really technical, yeah.
Especially through this last third.
This is going to be a whole lot of fun. Oh my goodness, very technical. Let's give it a go. Well guys, Paul has shown me how it's done, and it's now my turn. It's a really technical little track, that.
It is. Are you comfy there?
I am actually, yeah.
So just go to that position, that's it. And if ever you lock your arm out, that's a bad thing, so
yeah.
Are you happy there?
Yeah, probably.
Just in case, if you start to steer with your shoulders and rib cage, they're very powerful, and it makes the car drop into corners.
Yeah, leg-wise it's fine, which is unusual because I've got such long legs normally.
Yeah, you should be doing basketball, not driving. So I'm just going to put these back to sport mode, and we'll dial those in as we go along.
Okay.
So your left thumb's for adaptive damping and steering.
Yeah.
Right thumb would be for exhaust, throttle response and gearbox activity.
Yeah.
If you want to drive in D, that's fine because it's how it's designed, but ideally on a track, use the pedals.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to use the pedals first.
Ready when you are, sir? First gear.
Here we go.
So the first corner we're going to come to is that left-hand hairpin.
Yeah.
We've just got that curved approach. So this is always third gear. The torque, as I said, is 685 Newton meters, so
yeah.
Second gear is a bit redundant really. Third gear will really pull you out of this corner. So try and make an apex, and then ultimately you need to be getting rid of steering as you put power on. Stay with him. And at the end of this straight, we've got a cone as a reference point for turning in.
Yeah.
And it's third gear. Brakes are phenomenal from Brembo. That's it, just dial in the power, back to the left. A good dab on the brake, slow it down, try and keep right if you can, keep right, and that'll give you a nice approach into this left. Good. And then he will brake, but you've no need to brake, you can actually run over that curb. And then just take a line of least resistance, which would be this.
Yes.
And then just straighten up for your braking.
Yeah.
Okay, so turn in late, come back on ourselves. He wants you to go past him on the right. Away you go. Thank you. Okay, so keep on the left. Brake, fourth gear.
Yeah.
Off the brakes, a little bit of gas. That's it, now squeeze a bit more. Follow it round to the right. And then brake and third. And go right down to that cone. And because you sit so low, it's tough to find an apex, but bring it in a bit more, a little bit more. Good. Go past him on the left now. Away you go. I'm going to put you in sport mode. So try and avoid the understeer. Come out of the gas a little bit, and now you can go. You will tend to understeer if you got heavy on the gas on the way in. Brake, stay in fourth, off the brake, a little bit of gas. That's it. Follow it around to the right. Now brake third gear, going quicker than last time. Okay, so this time make an apex. Wait with the gas, wait. That's better.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
dial out the steering.
Oh yeah.
Balance.
Those brakes are good, aren't they?
Yeah, awesome. And the great thing is we can use our back brakes a lot more than say a BMW, Mercedes or Bentley because of the weight of the gearbox. That's nice. Right, keep it flowing now. Run over that curb, but keep it flowing. Vision up. That's nice. Good. Brake. Go deep. So just be a bit patient with the gas on the way in, or else it goes into understeer. That's better. Well done. Okay, we'll just ease off now. Just cruise around for a lap, cool the brakes down. Good effort.
Wow. I didn't say very much then, guys, because I was mega concentrating. What a car!
It is, isn't it?
Oh!
You're the boss of an Aston, the steering's very connected,
Oh.
the brakes are fantastic.
I mean, I don't even know where to begin to describe how all the nice bit. What I love it when you're coming out and you're just waiting for the position when you can put the power coming out the corner, you can just feel it kind of just sitting there, not scary at all, not feeling like it's going to go anywhere.
No, I mean, as you just discovered there, if you go a bit heavy on the gas on the way in, it will tend to understeer, but all road cars have to protect you.
Yeah.
If you went too heavy, it will go into oversteer.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if you're turning late enough at the turning cone to help, you should be able to get rid of a bit of steering as you apply power, which is great because you're getting rid of the resistance and it won't go into understeer and it won't go into oversteer. You get a perfect exit then.
Yeah. Oh wow, that is so cool. Very, very cool indeed. So then, how do I improve?
So it's very good, but what we find is people need more patience into corners. So all road cars are designed to have a little bit of understeer.
Yeah.
This is a sports car, so it's only got a tiny bit.
Yeah.
But you can provoke that by turning in a bit early and being a bit heavy on the gas.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when you use steering, you create resistance.
Yeah.
So already your tyres are doing some work.
Yeah.
You then take weight off them by accelerating.
Yeah.
And they'll just go into understeer.
Right.
You put weight on a tyre and it develops grip. Take weight off it, you reduce its efficiency.
Yeah.
So you've got to turn in later and you've got to be patient with the gas, and then if you get a nice apex and you're in the situation where you can get rid of steering, you can then put power on.
Okay.
Because even though you're going to lift weight off those front tyres, they're still efficient because you're taking away the resistance that was there.
Yeah.
So they'll reward you with grip.
Yeah.
So you can accelerate out the corner without the understeer and virtually zero chance of it going into oversteer. Usually when guys spin a car, they've turned in too early, too heavy on the gas, they've got understeer at first, but they're stubborn, they go even heavier on the gas, and all of a sudden, because you're pushing against resistance, with a limited slip diff car as well, it will suddenly break loose.
Yeah. It's a really confident, inspiring car to drive fast.
Yeah.
Even 20 minutes in, it's just got lots of confidence, but it doesn't feel like it's doing it all for you. It's got a nice balance, and I know we haven't played with all the toys properly yet.
Well, I'm going to actually put that into sport. In fact, let's put that in track and that in Sport Plus. So, what this track does, it actually develops people's throttle control because it is so technical.
Yeah.
And what you're feeling with this car, and we get it a lot with customers on the road even, they bond with the steering really quickly because Astons steer very well. And if one thing's going to give you confidence, it's good steering. Yeah. You don't want vague steering. Yeah. The brakes, again, secondary confidence inspiring thing because they are so good. Okay, sir, ready when you are.
I am so ready.
Just stay behind until they're aware. Yeah, so this one, it's a lot of patience with the gas to get through here clean.
Yeah.
Go past him on the right, he knows you're there. Run over the curb, use it. Run over it. So you know next time, it's harmless. Easy, easy. Okay, now you can go.
You've got to be so patient, but when you...
Yeah, it's got torque vectoring which will interfere, so brake, stay in fourth. Off the brakes, just flick flat through. That's it.
That corner's my favourite.
Yeah. Okay, we're just going to let this car go by because I don't think it's one of our guys.
He's pretty quick, whatever.
Just keep right, keep right, keep right, keep right, keep right. All clear, thanks.
Yeah, I thought I was doing all right then. I was thinking, oh, he's going fast.
And away you go. Off. And brake third. Go beyond that red cone. That's it. Cut back gentle. He's missed his apex by a mile. Unwind now and away you go.
I can just feel it biting. Come on, baby.
Yeah. Brake. Off. That's it. Just nice and controlled through here. Turn. Go. keep a little bit of gas on. Over the curb now. Go, go. That's it. And brake, go deep. Good, go.
This is just unbelievable. It's one of those really surreal moments you're kind of going to remember for a very long time, and you want it to last as long as possible. But I know the checker flag's going to come out soon.
Yeah. Stay with him. That's it. Off.
If you just come off and let that weight on the nose when you turn in.
Yeah, it's a fine art coming off the brakes and going to the gas pedal, because you can invoke a little understeer if you're not careful. Okay, steer's off now. And pull the brakes. Well done, you're right.
Oh, you are brilliant. You're very, very good sitting there being so calm. Wow.
No, it's good if somebody listens, you know, you put your efforts in and well, hopefully they enjoy it as well.
What a vehicle.
It is.
Oh, wow. Well, all I can say is Aston Martin and Dr. Andy, you have absolutely produced a stunning car. It's beautiful to look at, but
yeah,
what a drive.
Into park and foot off the brake. Brilliant. Well done,
Thank you,
Pete.
sir.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much. Wow. Right, let's go and decompress and grab a coffee and just have a chat about what that was like, shall we? Wow. Where do I start with that experience? That's a very, very good car. It's amazing to kind of want to drive a car for so long, and I drive lots of lovely cars on petrol ped, but very rarely do I get to drive them on a circuit, and you just have the ability to push the car so much further on track. And you know, to have a really experienced instructor like Paul helping me understand really how to extract the best performance out of the car was really, really very cool. Highlights for me: steering feel is superb. Gearbox, very, very good. I think one time going down the back straight, I kind of changed a little bit late and just had a bit of a hesitation. But apart from that, absolutely faultless. Doing about 120, 125 miles an hour down the back straight in fifth, and then braking down into third. Brakes, very, very good. Steel brakes. I think carbons would have been obviously better, but still excellent braking performance. But it's the feel of the car through both the slow corners when you're anticipating getting the power and winding the steering lock off and waiting for the time when you can really put the loud pedal on, and then when you do, it's just exceptional. It sounds amazing as well. And then balance through the high-speed corners was just very, very good. So I found it very, very hard to fold that car. It's just been a magical, magical day, and I'm kind of sat here with me orange juice and got this little mini steak and kidney pie. And I'm just going to take a moment to soak in what just happened. I have to say a massive thank you to James at Aston Martin Chichester. They had a last minute cancellation. He thought of ringing me. I dropped what I was doing. I whizzed over there, got in a DB11, drove up here, which was really special, and then had this experience, and I get to drive back in one. So absolutely unbelievable. Anyway, guys, doesn't get much more exclusive than that. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have done so, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come, because it's because of people like you subscribing and liking and sharing my content I get opportunities like this to share with you, and they're very, very special. But anyway, I'm going to see you guys on the next film. You take care. Drive safe.